Gemini, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Gemini, sun, moon, and rising sign. But this is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. It's your message, and if you're not a Gemini, it's absolutely your message. The only way it would pop up on your feed is because there's something here that you need to hear at just the time that you need to hear it. I'm actually filming this, I just realized, on a full moon, so the power, the release, and it's a Gemini full moon, baby. Let it out. Let it out. You got to say it. In terms of Gemini, the only way you could let it out is to really just like use your throat chakra. Release your throat chakra. Let it out. Actually, you could be expressive with your hands too. Okay. We have action on the table. Wands, just wands. This is where your message is beginning. Right there. Bam. Bam. Three of Wands, which is beautiful. This is an investment in the future, or it's something that's finally returning to you. It's like, payback. Your ship's coming in. Being able to see clearly and see what's worth the investment and putting your action there, looking toward the future. It's almost like Three of Wands is almost like pay it forward, because 3 is really a number of faith. So it really is like making the decision to stick to something and give yourself over to it and trust in that direction. And then we have Queen of Wands, which is feeling confident and being competent, embodying your joy and your happiness at doing things. Just the pleasure of doing, not pleasure, but the pleasure of doing things and being creative and, taking authority over your own person, your life, being a star, being almost like in some ways, getting seen, getting recognized for being really excellent at something. This could also mean that you are investing in a future with a fire sign, especially a feminine fire sign. Does not have to be a female, but a feminine fire sign. So it would be that their charisma just reaches out and grabs everybody in. But it's really like taken over. And this is just such a wonderful, it's like just a bright future with a fabulously fun and charismatic energy in yourself or a person. My readings tend to be more about you, the viewer, than about the people you're dealing with, which is why my readings aren't as popular as other people's readings, because people always love to hear about other people that never like to hear about themselves. But, this is really beautiful energy of being in your power and shining. It's almost like you're the sun itself. You're shining right now. Really confident that something is going to work out and for certain of the direction that you're going. Be sure of yourself. Be sure of where you want to, and you will. This is why this message is coming to you now. It is becoming very clear to you where to take action and what actions need to be taken. It's becoming very, very clear. And it's like you will not have any, forget about doubt. You won't even be able to remember doubt exists. This is just so, yes, I can't embody it anymore. Like it's just, you're positive. You're positive about this stuff. So let's get a moon card to celebrate the full moon. Where I'm at, in Galveston, Texas, it's raining. It's been raining for the whole week since Monday. It's just been raining, really bad, chilly weather. So we can't see the moon. And what sucks about that is it's a super moon. Oh, the winter time is such a time of such beautiful full moons. And because they're so close to Earth, it's such a beautiful time. And I don't get to see it. So if you guys really, really love me, send me some photos of the moon if you're on a place on the globe where you get a really good shot of it. It's supposed to be absolutely stunning. And we would have had a great view of it. Just sort of the timing and when the sun sets and, if it weren't cloud cover. So, hey, can't have it all, right? You know what I'm saying? See, this was disbelief in the past, this sense of trying to raise the standards, but in some ways maybe even going down, going in the wrong direction, pushing against the tides. And even if you believed in the impossible, it was like you were just facing too much. Bring love into the situation. That was the problem. It's also in reverse in that you didn't really love what you were doing. That's why everything felt so fucking difficult. It was just like things were clamping down on you, because the truth was that you did not really love what you were doing. Now, it's interesting how you can be great at something and not love it. You know, and the hardest time, I always say this, the gilded cage, kisses. The gilded cage is the hardest to escape. Say you're really great at something, but you just can't stand work, right? But you're good at it and you're making good money, all right? That's even the worst part, you know, like the sense of, but you are achieving, you are successful, you're just fucking miserable. So this is like pushing against the tide, because really in the depths of your soul, you were not content with this. You weren't happy, you know, and a lot of times, or it's saying that this was against popular opinion. And so you felt like you were just pushing against the tide. So, and this is coming up in terms of the moon. So it's emotion, or like feeling like the whole world is against you in some ways. Now we have clearness. We have a cleared way. It's almost like coming to a clearing through the woods. It's like there's no more darkness. There's just certainty and freedom. A feeling of liberation is returning to your life. A feeling of confidence. And honestly, it doesn't even matter if you were supported. The Queen of Wands is like the diva of the deck. She is the celebrity. But the thing is, she's not seeking attention. The Queen of Wands doesn't seek attention. She just gets it. And she gets it because she's really confident. You know, she just is very certain of herself. So that's where you're at in your life right now. And you've come through the forests, through the clearing. And you're getting this beautiful, almost like payback from the sacrifices that you've made and not giving up, right? It did not fail you. And also popularity. Queen of Wands is like the thing that people pushed against you on, the thing that people were clamping down on you for, this unpopular opinion, is now something that you're recognized for, something that people believe in you for, people that they're appreciative. And if this is something that you hated, now there could be a turnover where you appreciate it. You find a reason to appreciate it, because I don't know, it's like the value is so clear now where it wasn't before. Ooh, I love it. I love that for you. So why is this message coming to them? Like, why do they need to hear them? This is good news. I'll take it, right? Like, let's do it. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. And then ring that notification bell. Select all notifications. Hello. 8 of Cups. Oh, I love it. This is on a full moon, too, that I'm getting a full moon card. You will walk away from what you don't care about. You're so confident and you're so sure about your future now that you are not tolerating. You can't even focus on what doesn't matter to you anymore. And this reaffirms what I saw back here, which is just a total loss of interest in sustaining something that had drained you. 8 of Cups is about there's nothing left to feel. You know, it's a refusal to invest anything more in something that you truly are apathetic about at this point. And that's why it's like you're done. You're walking away. Indolence is, you know, like not caring. Not giving a shit. Like showing up for work and doing your bare minimum, right? Like that's kind of what it is. It's like I'm not putting my whole self into this shit anymore. But it's accompanied by these beautiful fire energies. So it's almost like now you know what you care about, so it makes all the stuff that you've been tolerating intolerable. Because now that your direction or your passion is clear to you, and this could be about a person or your job. Now that your passion, what you're passionate about, what you're attracted to is clear to you, and now that you have the confidence to live it out loud, there's no, you can't tolerate. You just, like the stuff that you have swallowed for so long, it's like you're vomiting it up. You can't even have it anywhere near you anymore. I love that. Damn. Billy, what are you doing? Oh, my dog does all this weird shit when I'm sitting up here trying to do my readings. King of Wands is here. Jesus, you have the King and Queen of Wands and Three of Wands. King of Wands is like, no, you're done. Taking action for sure and for certain. King of Wands is different than the Queen of Wands because he's focused on something singular. The Queen of Wands is more inspiration. Like, she inspires people, but she has that charisma. She draws people in. She's like that beacon light. The King of Wands is like headlights. You know, it's like it is clear to go. It clears the way. He is singularly focused on one thing and really into his own trajectory. So to go from the King to the Queen after the Three of Wands, this is like a huge breakthrough in your future, because the wands are all about future. This is a huge breakthrough into your future. Very confident and just burning up anything that you don't give a damn about. So what is coming to them? What is this? What are they so passionate about? I don't know. Mending. So you're healing. Part of it is either making things right or doing it better. Having learned from pushing too hard. Fixing things. And not tolerating. But I want more of an answer. Ooh. Oh, that's a little bit interesting. Observer. So something that you've been watching, learning from, listening to. Mending, observing, and all that glitters. That's my dog. I'm trying to hear something. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Mending, observer, and all that glitters. You're definitely unmasking what really matters to you. You're starting to see, you're starting to heal to the point where now you know what matters and what doesn't. Because you've observed what really is important. Right? And the masks, or it's almost like the pretense. It's done. You know, the truth about something, the real value of something is evident now. And also revealing your talent instead of hiding it away. But what's mending? What's mending? What's mending? Oh, love, a connection, your heart, and your faith in being good, being kind, being gracious, being generous, an offer. Or a connection, could even be a marriage, something that where there's real like love or healing, what you didn't think could be healed. And that could be through medicine that is holistic and untraditional. It could be through philosophy or higher learning or travel, finding a connection someplace foreign where you couldn't. It's almost like getting away from your norm in order to find a place to heal so that you can get better. What is observe, though? It's like you've seen it, you've watched it, and now you're wondering if it couldn't work for you. It can. You should do it. We have judgment as the observer. So discerning what is wrong or what is right and what is good for you and who to trust. Also discernment about who to select or choose. Maybe even choosing the right doctor or choosing the right methodology or choosing the right kind of, I don't know, education or knowing. Three of Wands lots of times is also higher education. And it's not about who has the flashiest names. For example, if you were choosing colleges, this isn't about who has the flashiest names, who has the biggest reputation. This is about take off the mask and see where the true brilliance is. Oh, I love that. That's really specific, though. And then we have all that glitters, the Hierophant, which is truth, something that's solid, something that is real and reliable and sustainable value. Also, maybe it is a more traditional institution or some sort of institution. Maybe you never thought that you would ever be able to forgive something, and now you're finding your way back. You're finding your way to leave behind all the disappointments and all the craziness and actually be able to embrace. It's almost like embracing the past moving forward, because it's there too, not because you turned back, but because something has evolved and gotten better, or now it's done better. So you can re-engage with it, and it's like sort of the perfect timing to do it. There's healing on all sides. Okay. What about your angel messages? We have a spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. I mean, this is about knowing who you are and belonging to the people who are right. Also, a school. Right? It's not about joining a religion or joining a cult. It's about people that conceptually are like you. They have the same life philosophy. Sharing it with them, being around them, sharing ideas with them. And in some ways, that's also helping you. It's helping you to heal, and it's also providing you with information that's going to enable you to make the right decisions and be able to move forward, so you'll get that clarity. Let's see if we can't get you some of that clarity. I'm going to go over to the extended. I'm going to put it right here. Just click on that link, and I'll see you guys there.